Let's see if the guests can hear us. Let's see if I can hear myself.
Good evening to all.
Mic check. Testing, testing. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Say something. But you don't have to speak on the mic. You still like you're gonna be doing.
Oh, all right. Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Can you? Can you hear me now? Good.
Perfect.
Is that what I hear? Definitely.
Say again.
Hear like a. Or you hear it too.
It needs like a pad. There we go. All right, everybody, welcome to the Pressure Podcast. This is our debut episode. We did one a few days ago, but the mic wasn't working, and we got that fixed, so now we're back in full effect. This is your boy King Cole.
I'm LeBron.
Welcome to our studio live from Orlando, Florida. All right, man. So, as a recap of all the weekend, what did you see? What did you like? What did you not like?
Okay, what I really liked to see was San Francisco. San Francisco got beat again, and it was crazy because I didn't think it was possible that they would lose to a team that really just missing two of their two of their best weapons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that defense is supposed to be like one of the top 5 in the league, and I'm telling you, they got shredded. Their defense looked like, that picket fence that you get, that dream house picket fence that you get with the white fence. You know what I'm talking about? That looks all pretty and stuff.
Who's that?
That's the San Francisco's defense right now.
Ouch.
I want the raggedy one.
Ouch.
I want the one with the when you go to the hood, you see that gate that you can barely climb over because it's freaking like rusty as hell, and you might get gangrene off of it. That's what I want. That's what I want for my defense. And you know who did that? Philly.
All right, guys.
Shout out Philly, man. Shout out Philly for playing such good defense after, a very poor ending to, the Atlanta game. Way to step up. Appreciate y'all. For real. Shout out Philly fans.
One thing Philly was under, it was a lot of pressure. They were playing in one of the hardest stadiums to play in, pause, and also one of the most difficult offenses to figure out because they were on fire.
Right.
So we have a graphic here to explain to you what pressure means. Pressure is what you see right here on your screen. It means to perform and react and endure with using strategy in sports under rigorous environments or rigged environments, depending on the term. Sometimes the referees are on the side of a few teams like the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll speak about that a little later. And that is what pressure basically means in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. It's to perform and react and how you endure using strategy in sports under rigorous conditions and environments. And that's literally what we're here about. We love to see players that perform. And here's my Bobby list, the Bobby Bouchers of the week thus far, or the season thus far. I've got to put Josh Allen up there. Josh Allen is actually kicking ass. It's doing everything you can ask for a franchise quarterback. And it's surprising because nobody thought this after Stephen Diggs got fucking traded.
I think he's playing better than he's ever played in his career this year. And I think it's because of that, because he just doesn't have like that main target, so he can just pick and choose. If that guy's open, he'll pick and go.
Absolutely. We also have Lamar Jackson, who stepped up today and yesterday in a big day because he could not go down 0-3, and he sealed the deal. He played phenomenal yesterday. You also got Jaden Daniels, who just kicked the Bengals' ass. Joe Burrow is dropping on the Holmes Mountain, I'm pretty sure, but Jaden Daniels needs some respect. I also got Saquon Barkley, as you see there, another Bobby Boucher. He is the reason the Eagles won yesterday. He was the fucking man. Right. Saquon Barkley is a franchise quarterback. And then none other than Harrison Butker. The reason that the Kansas City Chiefs are 3-0 is not because of Pat Mahomes or Travis Kelce. It's because of this fucking kicker who just keeps making everything that you ask for all the motherfucking time. It pisses me off.
Did he miss a extra point though?
Goddamn white boy.
I don't know, but every single time that motherfucker is always getting clutch, and nobody ever mentions him, and it pisses me off because he's not supposed to be that good. But whatever, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Not about that. Well, usually when you have a great quarterback, for some reason it always comes with a great kicker. I don't know why, but it usually does.
Yeah.
You say the same thing for Tom Brady. Same thing for who did he have? I think it was Vinatieri.
Vinatieri? Yeah.
For the yeah, exactly. So the Colts had a great kicker when Peyton Manning was there as well. So it just seems to like follow. I don't know why it's like that, but for some reason it seems to follow like that.
It does. It does. And who do you have as your Bobby Boucher of the week?
Bobby Boucher, pretty much. I think you said it pretty much. You covered it. I would say Derrick Henry and Taylor as well were great. I thought they were solid as hell. They would run all over. Not saying that their defense is the greatest, because obviously they're dead last in rushing defense, but still Derrick Henry pretty much was like a man amongst boys out there.
Absolutely.
51 yards.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
All right. So let's look at the Mud Dogs of the week. The Mud Dogs are basically Bobby Boucher's team. Here's a graphic of the Madden covered Mud Dog edition. These are the 5 teams I think exemplify a Mud Dog game plan right now. This is the Buffalo Bills, who are playing on another level. The Minnesota Vikings, who are shocking the fucking world. I don't know how the hell they beat C.J. Stroud, but they fucking did it. They fucking beat C.J. Stroud as they shut it down. You got the Seahawks, who are just on a tear with a new coach and Geno Smith doing what he does best. 3-0. The Philadelphia Eagles, because everybody was ready to shit on y'all if you lost this game to the Saints. But y'all shut the fuck down. It's crazy. And then I got to...
And they still criticize about it. So it's like, whatever, man.
And I got to put the Pittsburgh Steelers in there because they're 3-0 and they just keep winning. Okay, shout out to Justin Fields. That's an honorable mention of the Bobby Boucher's Justin Fields. He hasn't been tearing it up, but he hasn't been losing the game either. He's been a good game manager, but he's also making plays when they need him to and extending drives. So,
are you copying my notes? The only person that I got differently here is Buffalo. You copy. Oh no, they're in there. Never mind. I mean, like, we pretty much have the same thing.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Nah, it's hard to deny that Justin Fields looks like he would have been just fine if the Bears would have given him a chance. But look at Caleb Williams; he doesn't have an O-line, and that's exactly what.
Shout out Caleb Williams. I thought he played a hell of a game.
He did pretty good for what was left of him, but I need to see some more. I need DJ Moore to get going and fucking.
I'll say this: he has the most passing yards of any rookie so far.
He does.
Shout out Bo Nix.
Bo fucking Nix.
That was another one. I feel like. That was upsetting. I didn't expect that one. I'll tell you that. And the way it went down, because it didn't go down like, what I'm saying, maybe a field goal off. No, they got curb stomped.
You know who else was a disappointment? Was Justin Herbert. I thought he was gonna, go and kick the Steelers' ass, and that didn't happen at all.
Well, I would say that he's not 100%. Because that was another thing coming in. He was not 100%, and he got removed out of that game. So I don't know yet. I have to see more. I think the Chargers will be fine as well.
I think the Chargers will be fine. Only
But
if he
it
gets
seems
back.
like one of those teams, like you said, that just, you know what I'm saying, they play good during the regular season, kind of like Dallas, and then, you know, fail. But it seems like Dallas is doing vice versa this time.
Well, speaking of Dallas, let's get to the BBLs. The BBLs are the bullshit bitches and losers of the NFL right now. And this is the graphic to show you who is who. So you got here Trevor Lawrence, Anthony Richardson, and Bijan Robinson, who I call 3-yard Robinson. If you look at the graph, I mean, Trevor Lawrence is 0-3.
Bro, at this time,
52.8 completion percentage with only 2 touchdowns and 1 interception in 3 games.
I'm
No
taking
shit.
his name away from him. It's not Sunshine anymore.
No, it's not
raining
Sunshine.
L's. It's raining L's. Bro.
It's fucking raining L's.
bro.
Or
It's
he's
so
just
bad right
he's
now.
just a hippie queer. When you got Anthony Richardson, he's pathetic. He's 1-2 with a 49.3 completion percentage. He has way more yards than anybody who's doing actually pretty good, but he only has 3 touchdowns to 6
It's
interceptions.
giving me Jamarcus Russell vibes.
I don't know. The man doesn't set his feet up. That man's always just
Yeah, it's like
throwing shit crazy.
It's like he's not really working at his craft. That's what I see.
Bijan Robinson, 16 rushing attempts for only a grand total of 31 yards. That's an average of 1.9 per attempt. And a total of 198 yards and a touchdown the entire season thus far. That is just pathetic. That is just, I'm sorry. He needs to be.
Screw you! You're fired!
He's way, way too overrated. I knew not to draft him that early. Listen, Atlanta's a work in progress. I'm not going too ham on him. It's just that he had a very, very pathetic performance when I thought this was the week for running backs. Running backs came out this
The
week.
key word there is what you just said. He's overrated. He's absolutely overrated. Everybody has him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of these guys that, you know, he's dynamic. He does everything like great, pretty much. No, so like until we see it, can't believe it. It's just, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you swing and miss. It's like that.
It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you have to do something because your team needs you. You only needed 4th and inches, and he couldn't even get that.
This is true.
Maybe he could have beaten the fucking Chiefs.
This is true.
It's just leading us to the fish cats of the league. These are the pretenders. These are not contenders. These are pretenders. You got the New Orleans Saints. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Saints looked like they were going to be a rough shot team, but they ended up just collapsing in their own house when the Eagles came in this last week, and Saquon Barkley just put the stamp on it. The Cowboys are in deep shit. They can't defend the run, and most teams run in their schedule. And unless Dak Prescott starts going like 3rd, 4th quarter Dak in the 1st and 2nd quarter, I don't see them winning more than 10 games. That's about it. And Jacksonville, they look like they're the top 5 draft right now.
I'm going to give you my surprise pick. My surprise pick is the San Francisco 49ers. Why I say this? Because they wouldn't give that excuse to the Eagles for not having A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, but they will give that excuse to the San Francisco 49ers for not having Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. You can mark it here right now.
Ooh, that's a bingo!
You will mark that, I promise. And then I put Chicago in there. I feel like Chicago came in with big expectations. I think their defense is solid. Their offense hasn't met up yet. So maybe in a couple years we'll be talking about them. But for right now, put that in the background.
I agree. Something I also wanted to mention is the New York Giants are surprisingly, they're trash. Well, they're starting to put up some good string of games right now. They're on a 2-game win streak, which is crazy because they just beat the Cleveland Browns. That's not easy to do.
No, and that catch Malik Neighbors had.
So on the fish cat level, the opposite is the New York Giants. They're the opposite of a fish cat right now, which are catfish teams, pretenders. But then real pretenders looking like they're going to be here next week is the Cleveland Browns unless they get shit fixed, because I'm about to put them on the fish cat.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. Bryce Young, I put him in my BBLs. Why I did that? Because, bro, how do you show that you're not a good quarterback? And the moment that this quarterback that's primarily been a backup quarterback in the past like few years. He comes on and sets the world on fire for Carolina Panthers, and the Panthers look like they're a playoff team in one game. These are the Oakland Raiders. These are guys, we said they were going to be, up there. You know what I'm saying? They just beat that team, and that was with a backup quarterback. Next, Nick Foles.
Nah.
I don't know.
Hell no.
I don't know.
Nick Foles is a champion.
know.
Nah, don't go there.
I don't
Go
know.
there.
I don't know. We'll see.
Nah.
We'll see.
Bryce Young's
We'll
ass.
see.
I'll get to it later. I'll get to this podcast later. Don't you fucking worry. But right now, we have to also talk about someone who's actually not doing too bad as fucking Sam Darnold. How the fuck?
Left the team. You said it. You called it. And I mean, the team's playing out. They ain't playing terrible. But, like you said, they're like, what is that? A mistake waiting to happen? What is it Stephen Avery saying? Yeah, that's pretty much what they are.
But sneaking into the creeping on the come up on the fish cat list is going to be the 49ers if they don't get it together, because they just did what the Raiders almost did to the Cowboys almost blew the fucking lead. They blew the lead and lost. The Rams don't have Cooper Kupp or fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Nakua.
That's what I'm saying.
And
He's doing this he did that with backups.
with Kyron Williams and backups.
And you guys are supposed to be a top 5 defense.
Yep.
At the end of the day, my problem isn't that Purdy didn't play good in the second half, because I thought he played great. I thought the whole game I can't really criticize anything that Purdy did. I thought he was clean. He didn't turn the ball over. He was looking for his players. He's throwing the ball pretty accurate, making plays for himself, for his team. The defense let him down. I feel like the defense is what let him down. And also that the trick play.
Yeah.
Like the trick play took like the momentum. Like, we still got a chance to win this game. Because if they don't do that, who knows? Maybe they go down. San Francisco scores. It's 21-0. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't bounce back from that. But nah, I thought he was good. They're the problem. To me, the problem is the defense.
The Niners look like they suck. But that whole division is crazy because the Cardinals look like they can make some noise, but then they don't look like they make a noise. Then you got the Rams that looked like they were lifeless, and all of a sudden they beat a good team coming from behind. Pause. The Niners, as we just elaborated, just blew a fucking big lead, so they're supposed to be juggernauts that are not.
They're not supposed to be doing this. They're not supposed to be
Seahawks are
doing
leading the division right now, winning it flat out.
And to me, the Seahawks are the team to beat. They have to. They're 3-0 and they're playing great on both sides.
Yep.
And Geno's probably the best quarterback right now. Like playing wise, as far as like consistency, where he's not turning the ball over and he's still getting touchdowns. To me, he's playing the best out of all the QBs that we've seen. And I'm talking about the upper echelon quarterback. Maybe Josh Allen. Him and Josh Allen.
Who would imagine that in week 3, the Cowboys will be looking up to the Giants, the fucking Redskins, and the Eagles?
That's absolutely
That is funny.
a dream come true.
That is funny.
That is my dream come true. God must have heard me. He answered me one of those prayers. I appreciate it.
The NFC South is the best because we don't know who's going to come out of it now. It looked like Baker Mayfield and them was going to go, but then Baker ran into the Broncos out of all teams and we had a quiet day. What happened there? That's what I'd like to know.
No idea.
So, get ready for a segment here we like to call the FBI board, the Cosa Nostra. For those who don't know, in Italian, Cosa Nostra means our thing. This is a crime family. These are criminals. These guys are wanted men. We need to put together evidence to get this RICO Act going to tear them down. As you can see, this is the Brady crime family, named after Tom Brady, one of the greatest and most infamous motherfuckers that ever lived in the NFL. And the family's named after him. Right now, he's retired, so he has the title of consigliere. The fucking boss and the bat of this thing is Mahomes, and everybody knows it. Pistol Pat Mahomes is his alias. The Robin out here, I think, is Lamar Jackson personally. You can have your own opinions. I'd like to see your comments. But I think Robin suits best for Lamar right now. Robin is not a disrespect either. I'm just letting you know he's number 2 to Batman. And then you have Mambas. Mambas are made men. These guys are indoctrinated into the crime family. These guys are bad men that really, 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 really kick your ass if you fucking don't watch out and don't do your homework. Your team will lose to these guys easily. And the one guy I'm missing up there is Josh Allen. I just couldn't put the heads in there. It's too much. But you got Jalen Hurts, Joe Cool, Cheetah, Devo, and CMC. So in the crime family, what associates do you see that are worthy of RICO Act of investigation from the FBI?
Justin Jefferson. I was trying to tell you this last podcast. Like Justin Jefferson, I don't care who it is out there, he's still gonna get his. Let's just call it what it is. It don't matter. It's like Devontae Adams. Like it don't matter. It's just he's gonna get open and he makes his catches. I know he dropped 2, but it wasn't like the game was on the line or anything. Like it was kicking ass, and he's kicking ass, and I bet that's partially the reason why Sam Darnold's playing like that. He's finally got a top 5 receiver in the league.
Yep.
And on his way to the Hall of Fame if he continues this.
Yeah, Travis Kelce's a made man. We got to put that guy in there. I think Derrick Henry's considered a made man right now.
Hell yeah.
I think Saquon's a made man. I think he just stamped it just yesterday. As long as he stays healthy this year, I think he's good. They're gonna open up the books and swear him in.
They were fools to say that. And Skip, I know you didn't mean that. I know you didn't mean what you said about that doesn't make our team better. You're on something, or dude, you're lying. You gotta be lying.
I think there's gonna be like, I guess, 2 or 3 good. Let's say three made men that we're not including. One is gonna be, I have to put T.J. Watt in there. T.J. Watt is a made man.
Absolutely.
Max Crosby is a fucking made man.
Hudson's on his way.
Hutchinson is an associate that was definitely on the way. I've heard rumors of a guy named Patrick Surtain. He was only just not allowed a touchdown in the last 7 games and only 3 in the last 15.
Ooh, talk that.
So Patrick Surtain is somebody we have to definitely investigate. I'm starting not to like him very much. He's a bad man. Only 3 touchdowns in 15 games. That's a very, very bad man.
That's a shutdown corner.
That's got to be somebody that you got to put in the fucking FBI.
That's the difference between a starting corner, because a starting corner, you pretty much put a lot of people as a starting corner. Shutdown corner is somebody that you put on an island, and wherever you decide to run, or he's right there, sticky. Jair Alexander's one of those. What's the Saints cornerback? I forget his name. Lattimore. He's one of them. There's very few. It's not.
Yes.
It's rare. I feel like people don't understand that that's rare. You don't just get one of those in the first round and be like, oh, he's gonna be that, and that's what he's gonna be. It don't work like that.
Nah, it don't work like that. And
it doesn't necessarily have to be the first round. It could be. There's so many great shutdown corners that haven't come in the first round. I don't get when people say that. They gotta come out the first round.
Like Bryce Young. Hopefully not. All right, now it's time to, as we were mentioning, T.J. Watt and Hutchinson and Max Crosby, we need to give props to the defensive players. So we have what's called the Sean Taylor Award. Sean Taylor is one of the greatest safeties I ever lived, a great defender, blue-nosed guy.
The greatest.
And to me, these are the guys that actually showed out this last weekend. Simmons has 7 career interceptions versus Pat Mahomes.
I remember I heard that.
He gave, this came from the end zone. This is a red zone TD, which is something interception, which is something you're told never to do as a fucking quarterback, right? You don't turn the ball over in the red zone. At least get some points. Pat Mahomes, a 3-time champion, is the one that's, actually the one making these mistakes. But Simmons has to have his number. But it's also because he knows his tendencies. Ed Reed was getting
That's
posted
true.
the other day.
He's always out there facing him, so eventually you just start studying his tendencies. And
Ed Reed had said earlier in the season before the Ravens-Chiefs game that Mahomes is easy to analyze. He has tendencies. I will make it hard for his tendencies to be, you know what I'm saying, the status quo. You're going to have to double think before you do that. And then everybody was hating on him until Tom Brady posted a replies like, I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about, but this is the guy I had written in my fucking notepad. Where's 20 on every fucking play? Where is Ed Reed on every fucking play? So Ed Reed, I'm saying he knows. And the other guy, this is Greenard from the Vikings. He just signed. He was with the Texans, and I think that the Texans are gonna miss him a lot. He had 3 fucking sacks by him, goddamn self, and was the reason that, you know what I'm saying, C.J. Stroud was shut down. C.J. Stroud was shut down because he was always under pressure. He was this guy. The Vikings are for real. I think they are a legit defense.
not to mention, they just got that first rounder from Alabama, Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
So they have him lined up on the other side. This guy ran a 4.5.
Yeah.
He's a defensive end. He's like 6'4", 250 pounds. Jesus. What are they feeding these new prospects?
I don't know. I have no idea. The Vikings, who they played week 1, it was the Giants, right? Last week, who they beat?
Who?
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
The Vikings.
The Vikings? Oh, the Vikings, San Francisco. 49.
That's right. That's right. And now look, they just beat.
And they was whooping them up. Let's be real. If Aaron Jones doesn't fumble, that's a blowout. It would have been like 34 to like 7.
God damn, I'm about to bet on them. Who they play next week?
I would bet on Minnesota if I was y'all. Definitely do that.
Yes. But I'll also pick up Minnesota fucking Vikings defense if it's on the waiver wire. Only 29% owned right now. They're the number 1 fantasy defense in the league.
That's crazy.
I picked them up last week because I'm like, well, maybe it's a fluke. Let's see if it works. So right now, the Chiefs ain't really defending.
I figured I'd just pick up Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh you can't go wrong with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh was gone by the time I was picking. Because everybody started picking a lot earlier than I expected. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know why I was picking Cavs and shit.
But I ended up with the Vikings defense, and they put up fucking 15, 17 points, something like that. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Yeah, I think in every game they have 2 interceptions.
Did they?
In all 3 games, I think so.
Oh, they had a pick 6 against fucking Daniel Jones. Well, that's what Daniel Jones does. That's Down syndrome.
Because Purdy threw 3, but they said 2, and they called the other one a fumble.
Yep.
But that's the narrative. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make some of these quarterbacks look like they.
I gotta see this. Who the fuck do the Vikings play next week anyway? I gotta look for this.
Shout out Purdy though. He played really good this week.
I think I might put some good money on them next week. Oh, the Packers. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That's going to be a good game.
Malik Willis, I hope you're ready because whenever I see the Vikings with a new quarterback.
I smell pussy. Is that you, John?
They turn them into scaredy cats. They turn them into pussy. So let's see if the Vikings will continue this streak. Let's see. All right, another segment that we like to do is called the Bum of the Week. And there are 2 of them this time, okay? Last week it was 1, and it was pretty obvious. It's fucking Bryce Young. So let's look at the shelter, right? Let's look at the homeless shelter.
No, but who I got bum this week?
Yes. As you see, everybody, Bryce Young has a new roommate. He's already in bed, and the referee's telling him to stay here. That is Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua and Bryce Young deserve to be the Bum of the Week. Bryce Young, he's the number 1 overall pick, and he's supposed to be good, but apparently not. He fucking ass. He doesn't retain any information, it seems like. Doesn't look like he's studying very good. Doesn't look like he gets it. He's lost out there. But at least he's not panicking, so maybe there's room for hope. Anthony Joshua is a piece of shit now. He's supposed to at least keep the title to fight Usyk or Tyson Fury if he and Usyk ended up getting a rematch. but he's supposed to be fighting another champion. He just lost the title again. Some people say his career's not over. He says his career's not over. I think his prime is done. And he deserved the way he lost. He was going ape shit, like connecting shots, but nothing was hurting Dubois. And then all of a sudden, it looked like a regular fucking straight right and just knocked him the fuck out.
Boy was going crazy. He was in the zone.
And
when you get in that zone, it's like, it's fun.
And fuck Anthony Joshua.
Once you study that person, once you understand this person's tendencies, what they're trying to do, the game plan, and that's it. It's over. Now I'm just, okay, I'm teeing off on your ass.
Fuck Anthony Joshua, because he was fucking a coward for not fighting Deontay Wilder and Fury when he had a chance. They were fucking both. One was a linear champion. One was but they were both undefeated. One was the lineal champion. The other was the undefeated WBC champion. Meanwhile, Joshua had the other 3 belts. So this was supposed to be a trio of fights that we never got to see, because Joshua was always running. He was always scared. I always thought so. Even though I wanted to like him, he never gave me a reason to, because of that soft shit. And you could say he was picking and choosing his fights, but at the end of the day, he didn't fight another heavyweight champion. He never has. The only time he did it was Klitschko. He never did it again. And he got knocked down in that fight.
Yeah.
And now I can see why. He has a weak chin. He's not, he's elite, but he's not gonna, like.
I was never really a big Anthony Joshua fan. We agreed on this. Deontay Wilder was more of our speed, but he just lost it. He lost his confidence, and it was shot. And yeah, you're right. He should have faced him. I thought that would have been the best fight for them. I thought that would have made them the most money. To be honest with you, that would have been one of the best fights of that decade, pretty much. Deontay Wilder, one hit punch, knock your ass out type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like a Mike Tyson type of fighter, and Anthony Joshua, to see if, his girth would be able to withstand that. But I don't think he would have. In Deontay Wilder's prime, no, I don't think so.
He was scared.
He would have knocked him out.
He robbed boxing fans of a good heavyweight
Just like
division
Homeboy
era.
did.
He really robbed boxing from a heavyweight division era, a good one. It could have been a great one, but it ended up being good. At least Wilder and Fury gave us a trilogy for the ages. You know what I'm saying? That third fight was crazy. So I give them props, and I hold them in higher regards than a lot of people do, just because they brought the heavyweight division back. And people don't know, but boxing goes as the heavyweight division goes. Boxing's at its best when the heavyweight is at its best. And Joshua failed us. He failed himself, he failed us, and he got knocked out in the 5th round. Lost his belt again. He's washed. He's ass. Joshua, you're the bum of the week with Bryce Young. Once again, look at the new roommates at the shelter. Enjoy yourself. These motherfuckers suck, bro. I cannot stand that shit.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass.
Anyway, so who are you looking at from an Eagles perspective? Who are you looking up to step up next week for sure?
Hurts, and Sirianni. One thing I'm gonna say about Sirianni, yes, they got the win. But one thing I'm noticing is tendencies, and it's bad tendencies, because we're making the game look harder than it needs to be. Everything that he's trying to accomplish is trying to be smarter than the opponent. It's just football, bro. Like, get your pads up. He's getting his pads up. Best man wins. Go out there and just run the regular offense. Stop trying to do all these tricky little plays that you want to do. Just run what works. If you have a tush push and it works, what would you say, like about 95% of the time?
Of the time.
Use that. Why are you trying to do an extra? Oh, let's get cute, because that's what you're doing. You're getting cute. Last about 8 games, you've been trying to get cute with shit. Let's just go back to the basics. Run what works. Saquon Barkley is the best. Listen, he did as of this year right now, he's the best running back. That's not CMC. It's the truth. It's the truth. So if you have that weapon and you paid that weapon, use that weapon.
You hear that, Bryce Young? Use your weapons. It's crazy because I just mentioned him Bum of the Week. I didn't even go in on him. Bryce Young got benched earlier this week, for those who don't know, and Andy Dalton took over. Andy Dalton's a veteran that got drafted in 2012 or something like that, 2013. And this man, as soon as they got to the fucking red zone, the very, very first fucking possession, the announcer said, you know, the Panthers have had the lead in a very, very, very long time. And we never got to say this again because I deleted it because the mic was working for the debut episode, that the Carolina Panthers in the last 12 games, they only had 10 minutes total under Bryce Young. They led.
The whole game.
They led after just 3 minutes of offense with Andy Dalton. Bryce Young, you are ass. I don't think Andy Dalton's going to give up that job unless he gets hurt. I don't think we'll ever see Bryce Young again for a good long time because he needs to get shit together. That's not how we do things here. And he's from Alabama. Yeah.
Adam Thielen's like, this is the quarterback that threw to me last year? How the hell did I get 1,000 yards?
The best Alabama quarterback is the only one. It's fucking Jalen Hurts.
It's Hurts. It's crazy, but yeah, it's Hurts. What's the
Who-
best quarterback that's come to the NFL?
Who was the best Alabama quarterback before that?
McCarron?
Nope. He sucked in the pros too.
I'm trying to think because I don't know.
It's been a long time.
Who is it?
It was the guy who won the New York Trash their fucking championship a long time ago. And guaranteed it. That motherfucker.
For real?
That's how long it's been since Alabama's had a pro quarterback who got to the Super Bowl, for that matter.
Dude, I don't even remember those days because I didn't watch college like that.
Me either, because that was, nigga, we weren't born yet. That was 1968.
No, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like, even if I went back to like watch a story game, I've never gone that far.
Nah, fuck that
To
shit.
the 68.
You got Archie Manning to watch for now. You don't got to. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to do
Trying to
shit.
sit there and watch Johnny Unitas.
It's a red shirt fucking freshman kicking ass out there in the pros.
He's gonna kick ass, though, bro.
Y'all winning that fucking title this year.
I know. It looks like it. The defense is good too. That's what I'm really like excited about. That kid, shout out Zero, Agent Zero, Anthony Hill. Anthony Hill, shout out Anthony Hill. Go Horns, baby. Go Horns.
Speaking of another Anthony, what the fuck is going on with Anthony fucking Richardson?
He's throwing off platform. He's not throwing right. He's just not throwing right.
He's about to be Bum of the Week next week.
I'll tell you what, if somebody doesn't, and he's on my list, Baker Mayfield, get your shit together, man. You ain't supposed to be. I get that, you know what I'm saying? That defense might be pretty good, but bro, that's a rookie quarterback on that team that just he torched your team, and on top of that, you didn't torch him at all. One touchdown, bro. Come on, you was doing way better than this. We just gave you credit last week. As soon as we give you credit, it seems like that all the time. As soon as you give a nigga credit, it's like I just told my friend this. This is like, damn, I forget exactly what I was about to say. Man, it was a perfect analogy to that.
You know what? Also, the perfect analogy is fucking.
It's like when you get okay. There'll be parents that give their kids, you know, like rewards when they do good in school, right? So it's like you giving him something, a reward for doing good in school and stuff like that, and then his only focus is on that, and he forgets about school, and then his grade drop. That's exactly what it feels. That's what it's like to me.
Okay. So whose grades is fucking going up is Jaden Daniels.
The money, like the money. Once the money's there, some of these guys they rest on their laurels. It's terrible.
Not Jaden Daniels.
Absolutely not.
That guy, you called it, bro. You called
Heisman
it.
winner. Heisman winner. I don't
You called
understand it. Like, what are we talking about?
Did Bryce Young win a Heisman?
Yeah, I think he did actually.
They should get it back, give it to Reggie Bush.
But I'm upset about some of these Heisman's. 'Cause some of these Heisman's it's based off of popularity. What team you play for. I don't like that. I feel like if let's say a quarterback throws 50 touchdowns from a small school and no interceptions, how is he not the Heisman winner? That don't make no sense. I don't care what kind of competition it is. 50 touchdowns, 50 touchdowns.
Yep. But there are gems out there. Like you look at Brock Purdy, you look at fucking Big Ben Roethlisberger,
Josh Allen.
look at Josh Allen. Some guys come from.
Nobody even thought about Josh Allen. Josh Allen wasn't even first overall pick. Ended up being one of the best NFL quarterbacks. Look at that.
He's the leading MVP right now.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
He's leading.
Not only are they like they're obliterating teams. They're like it's looking like they're just playing around with these teams. Like I think they're as scary to go play KC and beat them up too.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm thinking. That's how scary.
You gotta have Sam Darnold and Gino after that, and then Harrison Butker at fourth.
That's crazy.
Harrison Butker is fucking crazy.
He's good, man.
Every fucking field goal they need, he always gets. Every single time. And then teams do crazy things on him. They fucking, instead of going for the 3, Atlanta Falcons decides to go for 4 and not get shit. They ended up stopping him, and then if they would have just had those 3 points, all they needed was a field goal to win the game. Easy does it, but no, they thought they needed a whole touchdown to beat the fucking Chiefs.
For real.
What's going on with Pat Mahomes? I don't know what's going on with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had a pretty good day today. He just didn't make the plays he needed to at the end.
And Joe Burrow was solid. 360, I think it was like 362.
Till the end, I mean, he started off like shit for some reason, and then all of a sudden in the third quarter he turned it on. So it looks like Joe Burrow just woke up.
Probably saw what was happening.
But Jaden Daniels just kicked their ass, and he did it with his arm and his legs. He looked like Lamar out there. My boy Lamar. Lamar is man. I love that guy. He had a great game. He only threw like 16 times, but every single one of them, he only had like one drop because of Mark Andrews. Otherwise, he would have had a perfect passer rating.
That's true.
Without Mark Andrews, and with help with Derrick Henry, he had, he's leading the league in yards.
Who?
Lamar.
In rushing yards?
All.
Oh, shit.
He leads the league in yardage. So if you have him in fantasy, you're fucking eating right now. But the thing is, though, when the reason they got so close is because the Cowboys got an onside kick. They got it, so. And then the referees gave him.
By the way, man, what's up, man? Mark Andrews, that's crazy.
I don't know. But without Mark Andrews, just with Derrick Henry, and I don't want to hear Raven fans talk about the whole line anymore. As you saw, Lamar got sacked 0 times and Derrick Henry ran on it. And it was a pretty good defensive line that we were facing here. So y'all need to get, relaxed.
But you see what I'm talking about with how they're playing Parsons? Just playing on the edge. He's never going to get to the quarterback like that.
No, well, he could have got to a quarterback if he was immobile, but he ain't getting Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson spun out of his ass for.
But he ain't had. Does he even have a sack this year?
1 and 1. 1 tackle for loss and 1 sack in 3 games.
In Cleveland, right? I'm guessing?
I guess so.
D-Watt.
Yeah, because Watson has. We saw a graphic yesterday, remember? The fucking Browns lead the
We need to
league.
call that nigga 0 watts.
54 quarterback hits. 54 quarterback hits. In 3 games, this man's been hit 54 times. Happy endings. They're giving him a reason for massages right now.
DD, we need that baby over.
Why everybody say that, bro? Baby oil is not Diddy's.
It is not.
No, it's not. It's Johnson & Johnson.
That nigga relative.
Damn it, now I get it. That's pause. That's big pause. Johnson & Johnson. That sounds gay as fuck, too. Guess who Johnson & Johnson owns?
They don't know that baby powder and all that.
Yeah, but guess what football team is?
I don't know.
Take a walk.
I'm not even trying to.
The New York Trash. No Diddy's. They've been diddying it up from the moment they bought the fucking team.
They came out with the injections too, right? COVID.
Yep, those motherfuckers.
Try to do it
They're
all.
more worried about injections for a fake virus than to build a football team. See, that's not a real football team. They're just disguised. They have a stadium, they have fans, they have helmets and pads and all that shit. They got coaches and they got fucking boards with chalk or margin eraser or whatever. But they ain't a real football team. They are not a real football team. Aaron Rodgers makes him look like it right now. That's all he's doing.
Guys, if you like the video, appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know
Feel free
how
to
you
join.
feel.
Feel free to join. We want to hear your takes because we're gonna have a lot more graphics, a lot more creative ideas. We're just growing. This is just our debut episode, just to test it out, get some reels going, and talk some sports. It was a good week 3, finally, because the Ravens could not go with 3. Oh, thank the Lord.
Oh, the kickers. Not a week for kickers. I'll tell you that right now. I think every
Wait a minute.
I think every kicker missed at least one this week. That's what it seemed like, anyway.
Except Harrison Butker, that's the MVP right now, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
He missed one though. He even missed one. He missed the extra point.
Well, that's because
Yeah, he missed one. It's crazy. I feel like we jinxed it. As soon as we brought it up, it was like, boom. Oh, now everybody gonna miss one. It's funny.
yeah, that wasn't a good day for kickers. But underdogs are winning a lot, bro. It's kind of hard to bet on fucking games right now.
It is a coach. I mean, we call them underdog because it's the beginning of the season, and we expected more from the other teams, but I don't think that they're underdogs anymore. It's got to be vice versa. Like, don't bet on Dallas.
Yeah, I stay away from Dallas.
I wouldn't bet on San Fran either until they get Debo back in CMC. I wouldn't. I don't know who they face, but I don't even think they want to face the Panthers right now. Andy Dalton, probably like.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton probably tell him what do boy.
I think Thielen got hurt though, so I don't know if that got anything to do with what's going on for it, but at least they got Deontay Johnson.
He was cooking.
All my quarterbacks cooked this week. I got Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, and fucking and Joe Burrow.
Caleb Cook. Hurts was terrible.
But I lost on one of the teams because by 60 points, all I needed was somebody to score a touchdown. And I'm not playing the New York Trash. This was an auto draft that they had to work. And I have fucking Conklin as my backup. And I'm like, let me give Mark Andrews one more shot because I feel like
Oh man.
Conklin had 93 points.
I did the same thing, bro.
Matthews had a fucking donut. And I lost by exactly 59 points. So all I needed was somebody else to score one more touchdown. I would have won.
Guys, in fantasy,
God damn it.
0, a donut. No. Can't happen.
And I would have beaten everybody else except 2 teams.
And even worse when it's from a guy that you take in the 3rd, 4th round.
But don't get discouraged, y'all. If you score points, you're still going to have a good season as long as you keep scoring. It's just that sometimes you're going to face the guy with the number 1 score. Like last week, I would have beaten 5 teams in our league, but no, I had to face Casey, 150 points. The fuck?
That's how I felt about Orion.
Why y'all do nothing when the fat bitch jumped on me? Y'all trash!
Sam Laporta, I benched him, and look, he got carted off. Thank the good Lord. And who else? I lost Joe Mixon. When I played.
We're not wishing injuries on nobody, guys.
I'm not wishing. I'm not wishing him injury. It happened, and I'm glad it happened. Because now I know I'm not gonna. I don't have to be conflicted in whether I should bench him or not. He's benched. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I drafted him in the 4th round. He's supposed to be doing this shit. That's okay. I drafted good. I still have a lot of fucking weapons. That's why I didn't draft the fucking defense so early.
I smell pussy. Is that you, guy?
Oh shit.
That's Sam Laporta, pussy. Fuck him. Who I need back is who do I need back? I need Joe Mixon back. I ain't trying to start Devin Singletary every week. Even though he scored, he actually did pretty good, 168 points. Fucking 0, bro. So I would have been 3-0 this week if it not been for that. What about you?
I got my ass kicked.
How bad was it?
Bad. Terrible. Let me see. I'm 0-3 in our league. No Pacheco. White's not doing a damn thing.
Fuck White.
Rashad White. Fucking terrible. Alright. Look at this. This was the score. 84-53. You heard that? 84-53. In my other league, 101-144. My other league, I got Hill, Tyreek Hill, man. That's terrible. Doesn't do absolutely nothing. He's no quarterback. I just got an unlucky year. That's all. It won't stop me. But it's just gonna make me better. Know what the hell I need other than going after Travis Etienne. He's looking like trash.
Who?
That nigga. His backup, Tank Bigsby, I think he could do more if he played. Travis Etienne, ball. It don't help that his quarterback is raining L. That's what I'm calling him, raining L.
I don't know. I don't really trust Travis Etienne with the Jaguars to play the way they're playing.
That's what I'm saying. Neither one of my guys are doing anything though. Cause look, what's the other guy? Mason, Jordan Mason. I know he wouldn't. I mean, they went against the Rams. I didn't think the Rams was gonna stop him like that. But 77 yards, like no touchdown, nothing. He didn't do shit for him. So I'm just getting the bad draws right now. Devontae Smith, he had 7 receptions, 79 yards. He had 15, but he got carted off. Remember?
Yeah.
Got the concussion shit. So he didn't even get to play the 4th quarter. He would have had more. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Devontae Smith would have had more. Drake, I sat Drake London, but he went off. But that wasn't enough. That wasn't gonna. Look, this was my opponent. 16, 20, 26, 15, 20, 27, 25, 8.8 with Ertz, and Moody gave him 5. My kicker only gave me 4. That type of week.
Who's your kicker?
Dicker.
Yeah, he didn't give me shit on my big money league either. But still, all I needed was one more touchdown.
I'm gonna keep Dicker though, because Dicker's good.
still score a lot of points.
Consistent. I'm gonna take a consistent over the guy who somehow gets in the red zone and always gets a kick instead of a touchdown.
One of my teams, I'm fucking undefeated. I'm solid.
But look. In another league, I would have beat him. I would have beat him. I would have beat him. I would have beat him.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. But the other one, I got trashed. I only scored 53 points. It's all good.
No, but at least I put up.
My other league, I'm 2-1. I'm 2-1, so I'm fine with that right now. That's what my Eagles are anyway. Maybe I'm just a reflection.
I finally got my first win in our league. My team went ham this week, and I still had a donut from fucking Jay Kelly. That never happens.
I can't believe Jay Kelly didn't have a field goal. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He missed a 60-yarder, right?
So he missed the extra point too.
No, he was 1 for 1 for the extra point. He missed the one field goal.
So why you say he had a donut? They don't count extra points?
I guess for missed field goal, that's negative points.
Ah, shit, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, -1.
Damn,
And he only made 1 point because it was the extra point.
that's crazy. That's wild.
That's crazy how you guys didn't get into field goal range more.
Nigga, we. Oh my God, stop. Let me not go on to Nick. Get your shit together, Nick. I'm not playing with you, man. Get your shit together, bro. Last week it was the freaking. Let's run the ball, man. Run the ball.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's like he's allergic to running the ball. Hurts, you want to put it in the air? Oh, yeah, coach. All right. Where's it at?
I smell pussy. Is that you, John?
Bro, you can't let your quarterback take over your team. It's not healthy. Quarterbacks want to put the ball in the air. They love that shit. They're not looking to pass. They're not looking to run the ball.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, coach, let's run the ball here. Nah, they're gonna be like, I want to put the ball in there.
No, I kind of like our play calling this year. It's actually, at least this last.
I
year.
like our play calling in this game. It was good, but
Just-
some of that trick shit and fourth and 1, that could have been a field goal. Again, we just did that last week. Don't go into the same tendencies in every game, man. Hell no. If that shit's fourth, this is all I'll say. Next game, anytime they said fourth and it's in field goal range, just know that the kicker's coming out. Like, just have that in your head mentally. Like, no, we gonna kick the field goal here. Make sure you kick that field goal, man. Or just do the tush push. If you're gonna do the tush push, don't get cute. It's little things, Nick, that you can fix. It's not anything big, I promise. The team still has your respect. You wouldn't be winning if the team didn't have your respect. They wouldn't care. So they show off. If they show up for you, that means they respect you. They don't want you to lose your job, but you gotta stop doing dumb shit. You have to. Just learn from your mistakes.
I need the referees to learn from their mistakes. That's what I need. Them motherfuckers there, boy. Every time, even Tom Brady was saying it, like, there's no way that's a flag. There's no way that's a flag. No way did not hit him too low. He didn't hit him too late. He didn't land on him. And they gave him a first down for that. That's how they scored a touchdown. Unbelievable.
It is what it is.
Unbelievable. I don't get it. It's rigged, bro. This shit's rigged.
Well, you got this year, and that's it. Retirado.
Yeah. I'm done with the QFL. Fuck the QFL. I also want the league to fucking allow defenders to be themselves. Like, this is a physical sport, so it's gotta be physical. You're taking that away.
A lot.
You're taking that away. It's supposed to be a physical sport. And you can't pick favorites. I saw Kirk Cousins and fucking Pat Mahomes get roughing the passer call. I don't remember the last time Lamar ever got that. I don't remember that. Chris Jones hit him there a few times and I ain't see shit.
Yeah.
So looks like we're gonna have to not depend on the referees to be fair because that shit's not right. Kyle Hamilton hit somebody, Ferguson jarred the ball loose and they threw a flag, but then they picked it up immediately. I'm like, why are you throwing a flag? You know that's a clean hit.
Goddamn white boy.
That motherfucker there. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be live every Monday, every Thursday, and every Saturday at 12. Thursday we'll be talking about the upcoming game, and then a few fun facts and top fives, some random things. And Saturday we'll be making evaluations, predictions, and fantasy football talk. So your boy King Coke again.
LeBron, man.
See y'all Thursday night, midnight. Appreciate